Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to a brand new video. I decided today not to have some crazy intro. I'm like, your boy's back! Because I'm honestly really tired making this video. It's been about a month since I've uploaded, kind of gave up on YouTube, Had some fun, But I've been focusing on other things. But anyways, I'm back for a little. Probably leave for another month and then come back here in a little. But yeah, today, I'm just here making another video. And you can probably tell what the video is about in the title. It's about Infinite List, my favorite YouTuber. I don't like about Infinite List. Well, we'll get into that in a second. But before we start, have you hit the like button yet? If you haven't hit the like button, well, then you better hit the like button and subscribe. Well, and subscribe and then leave a comment. Yay! And now we can get into it. Now I've promoted myself. Now I've told you to like the video and stuff. Now we can go on. Basically, Infinite List is the most garbage YouTuber ever. He posts stuff like, I found a secret room in my backyard, shocking, or meeting Jake Paul in person, very rude, and like all this stuff. And in every single thumbnail, it's either him making a crazy face, or a picture of some retarded kid, or a picture as if like it was recorded from a mobile phone to make it seem more sincere, or something, to make people just want to click on the video more. He's basically just a clickbait YouTuber that's barely surviving. The reason he's surviving is because little kids like to watch his videos, not for him, but for just him basically reacting to the videos. His reactions are obviously fake, because whenever something like crazy happens, he's usually like, oh my gosh, guys, did you see that? Like, he doesn't actually get excited. He just puts that kind of excited tone on his voice and animates his face a lot, making it seem like he's really impressed, but most of the time, you can just tell by his reactions that's obviously fake, and that he honestly doesn't give one fuck. He obviously doesn't care. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and review some of his stuff here. And I just want to take a look at one of his videos. Let's go ahead and take a look right now. I say we just go ahead. Let's jump right into this. Let's look at one of his videos.
Oh, come on, bro! Hey!
Sitting here reacting to the clips or whatever. But we'll just let the video keep playing. I cut out some of the video because it'll fall underneath fair use, and then I can use this video because more than likely he'll see it and be like, I'm gonna strike it because I want money.
In real life, behind the scenes and everything, just meeting fans and being pretty rude. It's actually kind of disgusting. But on this first video, this guy comes up with a camera recording Jake Paul, and his dad's there, his mom's there and everything, and this guy starts asking questions and stuff, kind of like a paparazzi would. They were fine at first, like all of them were fine, and then they all decide to record the guy who was recording him. That's kind of rude. Just answer the guy's questions. Like, it's gonna be a couple seconds. Like, you don't have to be rude and pull out your camera and record them. Like, I don't know, I just found this kind of rude. Why would you record them? You're obviously the celebrity. Like, you don't need to, pull it around on them and record them. Like, I don't know, I just found this pretty rude.
It's not that rude. I'll say this. It's not that rude to record someone that's recording you, and here's why. Is that, granted, I'm not a huge fan of Jake Paul. I'm not a huge fan of him, but I don't hate him, like, it's not a big deal. Like, I granted, I know all the stuff he's done, but like, I don't hate him for that. It's obviously just stuff that he set up. And anyways, I don't think, because like celebrities, they're always getting followed around by people asking questions. And I mean, obviously, it's going to get pretty tiring answering so many questions of the same questions for each one, and then everybody's going to be posting about it, and just constantly having pictures taken of you and stuff, and flashes and stuff, Like, I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't necessarily want that. I understand that he probably won't like getting asked questions and having cameras constantly up in his face. Granted, he records himself every day, but I mean, I don't want any more cameras in my face than I need to. That's why I record not using it. Honestly, he's not being too rude. I mean, constantly getting followed, pictures taken of you constantly, and 99% of pictures that you don't give consent. Granted, he didn't give consent for the people he took pictures of, whatever, but a good chunk of the people he doesn't give consent. Like, a lot of the times he'll just be walking and not even notice, and there'll be a picture taken of him. And technically, that could be considered illegal if you wanted to say so. But I mean, obviously, he doesn't think it's a big deal. But I mean, that could be considered rude if you wanted to. But since he doesn't make a big deal out of it, it's not that rude. And the guy in this video that he shows doesn't get too mad about it or anything. So it shouldn't be that rude, considering Jake Paul doesn't get mad about it. So it's not a big deal if everyone takes pictures of him, So I mean, This isn't going to be very rude. This is just stupid. I know he may not actually believe that or whatever. It might just be because the video was titled that or whatever. But yeah, it's not going to be very rude. And he obviously knows what's happening, so he should know that this isn't the rudest thing ever. But I mean, I don't know. That's just me.
But yeah, check it out.
I like the jersey, man.
Oh, thank you.
Is that a 40? Oh, this is a 49er. Hey, how's it going?
It's my dad.
Hey, Dad. I talk to this guy all the time. Really good dude. Look at this. It's like a family outing with Dancing Dad. I kind of want to...
This is like a family outing with Dancing Dad. I love that. It's like a family outing with Dancing Dad. And then everybody starts dancing and stuff like idiots. They're all so stupid. They're so cringy and stupid and bad. But still, it's not that rude though. I'll let it keep playing. I'll let the video keep playing.
Hello. Wait, hold on.
What are you going to do? You got to dance too.
Yo, what's up, bro?
What's up, man? How's it going?
Yo.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah.
You going to leave me hanging like that?
Yeah,
Home
no,
like that? Just sounds rough. Your brothers are a lot nicer to me.
Going?
Oh, it's good, man. Just
Today's
hanging
going
out.
good?
I saw you and I was like,
What's up, bro? It's going good, bro.
oh, I like this.
Where are you from? What are you doing?
Hey, I'm following you.
They don't know. They don't know this vlog. Hey, they don't know this vlog. They don't know this vlog. Oh, there we go.
I like
There we
this.
go.
I like
This is him saying what the video's about, and then him putting the video in full. I don't even know. He puts the video just in full, the whole video, and just and this video didn't get copyright strike, and it probably didn't get demonetized because this guy doesn't say anything bad. He doesn't say anything bad, and this didn't get copyright strike because all the people that filmed this, or this guy is not a huge interviewer. Obviously, you can tell just by how he's doing it and how he acts whenever he's doing it. So he's not going to copyright strike this video, and Infinitless probably knows that, so he's able to put the video in full. That's all this video is. God, it's so stupid. Like, all he did was take the video, put it in full, and then just put commentary before and after on it. Like, that's the entirety of the video. I mean, that is his format. And he knows that all these videos are going to be taken by street people, random people that aren't going to have content ID to where they can copyright strike it if he uses it. So he knows for a fact that he's going to be able to get away with doing this, and it's just stupid. It's dumb. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Thinking to myself, who would watch this? Because this guy doesn't even give a reaction. Like, a reaction video, some reaction videos are good. And, some people like to watch certain reaction videos. Obviously not Jinx Reloaded. But, like, people like KSI, he used to do reaction type stuff. I mean, he did diss track reactions. Some people like to watch those. I understand that. But this guy doesn't even react to it. He just gives his thoughts on it. Says, like, yeah, I think this is a little rude. Alright, let's play the video in full, and now I'm going to talk about what happens in the next clip or whatever. That's all it is. It's not even a reaction video. The fact that people watch this all the way through, and this guy makes a living off this, is so awful, because reaction videos can get some credit. Like, those are a little popular, but the fact that this is popular just blows my mind.
Alright, no, go on, ask me.
I have a question. How did you get this?
I got it. Go on, ask me. What you want? You don't know this vlog.
What's up, bro?
Hold on.
What are you doing?
So yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was a little weird how they flipped it around on him and started recording him. And I don't know. I mean, that one's definitely the least rude out of the 3 videos I'm going to show you. This next one, this girl actually sees Jake Paul's car outside of this restaurant, and they go in with her friends and stuff, and they talk to Jake Paul, and they're recording him, and this girl says that he was being very rude and ignoring them and just like texting on his phone while they were talking to him. And apparently he was being like really sassy, just being really sarcastic and just like rude. If a fan was talking to me, like, I would be the nicest ever to them because they're obviously my fan. They like what I do, so I'm not gonna be rude to them. Like, I mean, I know Jake Paul probably like meets so many fans because his house was on Google and everyone would go there to meet him or whatever. So he's probably really fed up with meeting fans, I guess. But still, like, that's the life you chose. All right, you chose to have your house address on Google. I don't know, guys. Just check out this video.
We did not choose at all to have his house address on Google. That was because some stupid fan gave it away. That's why. That is why. I understand he's giving people's addresses away too. But I mean, still for him, it happened to him first before any of that other stuff happened. But yeah, I mean, some fan gave it away. It wasn't him. He didn't give it away. It was some fan that gave it away. Because that'd be pretty hard to give your own address away, even if you like didn't blur out your number and stuff. But like, yeah, he didn't give it away. It was a fan that got a hold of it, who ended up like seeing him, that lived near him, and ended up seeing him outside of his house one time. And then they were like, "Oh, I'm gonna post your address on Google so you'll get constantly followed and everyone will know where you're at. And then whenever you leave your house, people will follow you and drive behind you to whatever location just to follow you and see you." And basically just ruin his life and make it everything a lot harder. Which is probably why he snubs fans off, because they're freaking just constantly messing with him. Now, I'd understand if you're walking on the road or something and you see a fan, if you're not being constantly followed. Like, if they walk up every once in a while and you see someone walk up, they're like, "Hey, can I get a picture?" You know, I'd understand that. But if they're always in front of your house constantly, and their parents know that their kids are going there and letting them, just to go stand there and wait for Jake Paul so you can take a picture of him and flex on everyone like, "Yeah, I got to see Jake Paul, haha, you know, I'm really cool." That's stupid, but I'll let the video keep playing.
Met Jake Paul. It was the worst. Cousin like walks up to the table and was like, "Oh my god, are you Jake Paul?" He goes, "No." What the attitude, seriously? And he goes back on his phone, blasts music, and starts going like that and just texting. And then we're standing there, and then some guy was like, "Oh, can you talk to my friend on the phone?" And Jake gets the phone, and the guy's talking to him, and he's like, "Do you play football?" And he was like, "No." Jake just hangs up on the guy, on the kid. And like, this is another video.
You have to know his last name. His last name is Zach. If you look at football, it's like my last name being vlog.
I mean, at least he talked to him, but he just hung up on the kid. And then the other kid was like, "Oh, how's your house in Calabasas?" And then Jake goes, "We don't live there." Like, with the most attitude. I look at him like, that's not what your videos say. Every single question my little cousin or the kid would ask, he would have the most sarcastic answer and the most attitude. Jake was over here just texting. Literally acted like we were not there. This is the video. We were standing there, my cousin's over here trying to talk to him, and he's on his phone like this. We wouldn't have been there that long if he would have talked to us. He would have acknowledged that we were there. My cousin trying to meet her favorite YouTuber in the world. The fact that he ignored us and like acted like we were not there and acted like we were nobodies.
So yeah,
He literally showed us no fucking evidence at all. There was literally nothing in there. Showed us snippets, which didn't ever really show anything at all. Stuff she showed us were clips of him being on his phone for about half a second, which means he could have got a text message, and then the girl, like, he got a text message mid-conversation and like had to answer it right then or something. You're like, you don't know, because this girl didn't show anything at all. And whenever he handed the phone back, they didn't say anything like, "Did you just hang up on him?" or like, "You're being really rude," or anything. Like, it just seemed like he just handed the phone back to him. Yeah, this girl gave us no solid evidence of anything actually being rude here. There was nothing. Nothing at all. As you can tell, you can go back and rewatch it, but as far as I know, there was nothing. This girl showed nothing in this clip.
that one's pretty bad. I mean, you can see video proof. Like, he was literally just texting and he was just ignoring them. The girls literally got mad at him because he...
Proof? What proof are you talking about here? Evidence? She showed clips of him probably doing something else. I mean, yeah, in that one clip, she freaking... Oh, he pressed a button on the phone. Yeah, they didn't say anything about him hanging up in that. And she apparently recorded that. She should have the full thing. Why doesn't she just play the whole video? Or why doesn't she show some actual stuff? Why does she just say, "Hey, this happened"? And yeah, I'm not going to show any video proof, even though I recorded the whole thing apparently, because I have short clips that I showed that are like 5 seconds long. I don't understand. Maybe I'm the idiot here. I don't know. Maybe I'm just stupid to think that not showing video proof is just proof that you're probably lying. And I don't know. Video proof probably isn't very important. You know, you can probably believe this girl. You know, who cares about video proof? You know. Oh, by the way, guys, PewDiePie's a pedophile. He actually raped me. I recorded the whole thing, but I'm not gonna post it. You know, but you guys should be able to believe me. You know. All right. Well, we'll continue on with this video.
was just ignoring them. Like, how are you gonna ignore your fans when they're right next to you? That's literally unhuman. Like, who just ignores people like that? And I've actually seen videos of like Erica Costell just walking out from the Team 10 house, the old one. And there's a fan who's like, can I take a picture? And she's like, nope, no picture.
Can I take a picture? I can't take photos of you, I'm sorry.
Why can't you take pictures? I don't know. I just find it super weird. Like, all the Team 10 people, they just don't seem very nice to their fans. Like, come on. Your fans is what made you who you are today. So maybe be a little bit nicer. I have one more video. Now this one is kind of just, I don't know, this one kind of makes me mad just because he is flat out ignoring like 20 of his fans and they're all like 10 feet away from him. I just found this like ridiculous. And he's just at his house and they're all yelling his name. They're chanting his name. And then he closes his garage and the kid says, "You suck." And it's actually pretty great. Check it out.
Jay! Jay, there's a delivery! Jay! Jay!
Jake, is everything all?
Excuse me, there's a delivery! Jay! Delivery! Hey guys, let's chant. Which one? Jay! 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 It's everything, bro! We can't Jay!
Oh, come on, bro! Hey!
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? That kid has to be, by his voice and stuff, he has to be around the age of 9 or 10, which means his parents obviously allowed him to go over there, more than likely knowing that he's a celebrity. Okay? Same thing with all those people. Okay? First thing, you shouldn't be at his house. I mean, it's his house. That's the place where he wants privacy. It's his house. He probably doesn't want to be bothered. And he's not the one that leaked his address. He didn't leak his own address. But, like, he probably wants some privacy. I mean, I'd understand. If a bunch of fans showed up at my house, I'd be pretty mad too. Like, Rice Gum. Fans show up at his house, he instantly makes them leave most of the time. You know, doesn't really talk to them because he wants his privacy at his house. I'd understand if it's more in public that a fan meets you, but as you can tell, the one girl didn't show any evidence of that, so you can't use that as an argument against me. I mean, like, it's his house. I mean, if I had 20 fans standing outside my house, they're just chanting my name while I'm trying to go on and have my normal day at my house. Like, it's my house. Like, my house, my property. You know, I want my privacy. You know? If a fan shows up at my house, I'm probably just going to tell them to leave and to meet me, like, somewhere in public, where it's a public place. And then, yeah, I'd gladly take a picture or whatever, you know, if they were there. But, like, if you're going to come to my house and bother my life just because you want to meet me, I think that's a little too far, you know? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe. I don't know. But we'll keep watching.
So yeah, that kid is definitely a savage. But what are you doing, Jake Paul? Like, come on, you have like 20 fans. You're not even gonna go out and say hi to them. They're all chanting your name. Like, what are you doing? Just go say hi, like, for at least a second. And then maybe if you're busy, you just be like, I'm sorry guys, I'm busy. Come on, it's it's not that hard, all right? I know you probably get so many fans coming to your house and stuff, like the old Team 10 house, but it doesn't matter. Be nice people, like, especially your fans. Those people would be happy if you literally just said hi. Like, it's gonna make their day. You're literally like their role model. All of these little kids, you're their role model, and you're just gonna ignore them. Like, that's terrible. Like, if I walked up to my role model and they just ignored me, I would feel terrible. Like, that feeling of just being ignored by the person that you look up to, are you kidding? That's actually terrible. Like, no one wants that. Stop ignoring your fans. Stop being rude to your fans. They look up to you and you need to be a good role model, all right? Like, in person, in videos. I just don't know how he could just ignore people like that. Any fan ever came up to me, I would never ignore them. Like, that's so cool to me. Like, fans, like meeting fans and everything, that's the coolest thing ever. And I don't see how it could ever get old. Like, I would love to meet hundreds of fans every day. Like, that's insane. That's so cool that people look up to you for what you do and stuff. Like, it's just awesome. But I hope that you can change that about yourself, Jake, because that's just disgusting. I don't know, I just think it's rude that he's just ignoring fans.
The video, so yeah, I will agree. He could have said hi at least. I think you should have said that. I think you should have at least said hi and waved, you know? Maybe. I think that's the bare minimum. I think that's what he should have done. But I don't think he should have done much more than that. Because, I mean, like I said, his house, his property, his privacy, you know? When your kids look up to you, I mean, this guy has tours and fan meetups and stuff that he does a lot. I mean, go to those. Granted, you'll have to pay money for those. Obviously, if you look up to him enough to go to his house and bother him, you probably look up to him enough to pay $5 or whatever, probably more than that, probably like $30 to go see him at a fan meetup. Lots of people go to concerts and stuff, and yeah, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. But yeah, as you can see, Jake Paul wasn't too rude in this video at all. Wasn't the worst thing if you actually look at how it played out. Most of the people I saw in the comments section, I don't actually have any screenshots. I'm sorry, I'm like the one girl. Actually, I'll probably find some screenshots, but yeah, a bunch of people in the comments were like, yeah, Jake Paul's so rude, and basically just agreeing with this guy's opinion because they watch him, and all the kids that watch him are literally like 8-year-old kids, and yeah. So that's basically the video. That's it. That's all I can do. A 21-minute long video. Oh my god. Oh my god. This video is so freaking long. Good god, I didn't see that. Okay. Well, we have a masterpiece. Well, thank you all so much for watching. If you could like, subscribe, notifications, comment, and share this video, that'd just be super helpful, and I'd love you for forever. And yeah, I'm gonna try and get back to more videos, hopefully. I don't know. I'm trying. I'm trying here. I'm trying my best. I'm grinding hard, you know, it's every day, bro. And yeah, so that'll end this video today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.